Hello everybody. Welcome to another episode of Wildermyth. I'm playing this one with a cat in my lap. We'll see how well that goes. I'm also not convinced that the SWB audio app that I use to capture the sound from the game is on, and I worry that means it'll have that audio watermark from some of my other videos when I forgot to open it up, but I can't seem to make it open. So I'm just gonna hope that means it's on kind of in the background and I don't need to open it up and log in again. So if there's a watermark, I'm sorry. I don't know what to do about it. This cat is not settling down. He's squirming around a bit. He wants me to pet him, so see how distracted I am. Alright. So let's see. Okay, those two were securing the site. These people were going to patrol. There we go. Oh. I have to clear sites to get more oh, okay. I do have a time limit. Well, let's go then. The Legion of the Frog had been pointed toward a cluster of tents in a wooded refuge south of Long Pier Outfitter. We were lucky to have a day's notice that Marthagi were coming. Better to have some tents and sacks of potatoes than just your nightshirt, at least. Rest a while. Anything we can do to improve your chances in a fight? More likely it is we get to go back. So they do. Pigs forage around tree trunks. People take turns stirring a pot. Others chop logs, singing woodsy songs. How do you like your potatoes? Cooked? Cooked is great. Don't take this the wrong way, but everyone here is just so wholesome. Don't feel like you have to earn our favor. We're here for the Marthagi either way. Funny you should mention it, actually. You should have seen Long Pier Outfitter before this all happened. So much infighting, standard family stuff about fences and fishing rights, but day in and day out. You try not to take sides, and it only makes everyone angrier. I was ready to throw up my hands and leave them to chew each other's bones. But suddenly, give everyone a common enemy, and it's striking how quickly they come together. You're saying you want us to leave you some Marthagi? Not necessary. I miss beds and wells and locked doors so much. You know what a full-time job it is keeping these fat possums out of the food sacks? Gah! I'm not getting excited yet, though. I've seen Long Pier Outfitter with my own eyes. Even from afar, you can see the ruin. The cursed things are so methodical about their destruction, too. Only makes it worse. Then scrap it. Build a new outfitter. What better excuse to start over? And abandon what was? When a place is lived in, it grows a spirit of its own. We don't get to enjoy that these days, trekking around as we do. You heard Grendon. It was a squabble sustained anyway. Take advantage of the shakeup and build something better. Incidentally, the cat has now gone into the closet, so maybe making some noises. If I lock him out, though, he just shouts at the door, so, 6 of one, half dozen of the other. Anyway, their discussion stretches through the afternoon, bringing arguments for both sides, but in the end, the people of Long Pier Outfitter are convinced to salvage the old site or build a new one. So, I think either of these options is a fine choice. Like, I don't get any penalties, I think, for either one. But because Jimbo was the one suggesting build a new one, I'm going to go with that. People love a fresh start. Everything shiny and new, nowhere to go but up. After some passable potatoes, Grendon's talk turns to logistics. There's a gully up that way that'll get you close. That's how I got my best glimpse of the place. If a wild-footed oaf like me can use it and not be noticed, it should serve you even better. The gully guides them true, deep enough to mask their approach. Glad it hasn't rained lately. Zarn sees it first. Grendon wasn't exaggerating. Debris hides signs of life, but a metallic buzz rides in on the smoke. At least we don't have to worry about doing further damage. Okay, a weldling. It runs wildly like a panicked beast, as if the ulcerous coals clanging in its belly scorch its insides. There's a watchman. Ratcheting necks swing round as its armored body rows, keeping uncompromising vigilance. A sommelier. Hissing tubes, a gulping pump that teeters forward on spindly legs, trailing virulent vapors. Anaspectic. Gears crick and knuckles crack. Its one grasping claw reaches and strains. Alright, so I don't see anything here. Oh, right. Somebody got snake thing. I somehow did not realize that would bring actual snakes into the fight. Alright, well, snake, you get scout. I don't know why I didn't. I'm pretty sure that it said it. Probably I just forgot. Hey, Margie, go open the door. Right there. Right there. Let's see, cat. He's climbing over boxes now. Don't knock the wrapping paper over. That's going to make such a clatter. Oh dear. This is why I don't like to let him in here. But he's so insistent. Ah. Good try, though. Splinter Blast. Let's see if I can get both of them into a Splinter Blast. I cannot. But I can take out the Spectix, so let's just do that. Can't wall with the monster, apparently. Kind of makes sense. The monster, the giant snake. It's like a monster. Ah! Alright, so weldlings are actually going to be the most dangerous here because they literally spit fire. Got a really good movement on these snakes. Really bad attack, though, apparently. Cat is out of the closet. Yes, you! Hey, there we go. Alright, let's see. So I can steal fire. I can constrict. Let's steal some fire. That's close to guaranteed damage. There we go. Perfect. Ooh, poisoned it. I'm just thrilled that I get to have snakes. This is pretty great. And I throw the well at you. Alright, bonus damage. Ooh. Margie's kind of missing for that, so give it to Margie. Little wristbands. Help with the aiming, I guess. It should have been a grim scene, but people walk among the rubble with bright eyes, talking excitedly. I think it'll be good for us to have something we all work on for a while. Brings out the best in folks. Sure, ride that new project enthusiasm for as long as you can. We want to give you something in thanks. We've talked about it a bit. We're low on resources right now, but we're full of possibility, so maybe we can give you some of that. How so? Our old home is a thing of the past, but we'd like to give you the honor of naming the one that would be built in its place. Wait, outfitter, right? Alright, hope you don't regret this. How about... So, it's an outfitter. Like, I guess... And we killed the Morthagi were here. This isn't helping me. Sure, why not? Think it'll work? Well enough. Besides, if I left the choice to these bicker birds, they'd manage to make some huge argument out of it. And that's what we're trying to avoid, right? Grendon sends them off on the next journey, deftly swatting away offers of further help from Jimbo. There is one thing you can do, though. Take this spokes badge. It feels like bad luck to keep the old one, but maybe worse luck to toss it in a creek. We'll give it a good home. And the sound of hammers and saws sings them off over the hill. More potency and more block. I think it's appropriate. More health on the weldling. Well, it's not the best thing ever. Alright, let's secure the site. Zarn gets double. And then let's go scout here with the other three. Alright, secure site complete. We get ingots and spell thread, and we get a dodge belt. Buster already has a belt. That also gives him 5 dodge. 48, 50, massive dodge there. Ooh, oh, only 38? Yeah, Jimbo, take a belt. Alright, so that's a mystic's job. But this is those two. How long is this going to take? 30 days, a whole month. And this... 20 days to get there, basically. 15 days travel time. Well. Oh, good. Let's patrol. When dreams were young. Can we please sleep? The stone says no. Ugh. Feet fumbling, light failing. By tonight, it will be 2 full days they've been walking. You may not understand. Humans require our intakes, water and nutrients, and our observances, and I mainly mean sleep. Grockle. Snap. What happened? Appears to have heeded me. Rock will probably just open back up, don't you think? On her own? Or we chuck it around until it does. Unfortunately, overlooked this possibility. Sharper minds would have bottled some of that spring water. I'm who woke the thing up, Anyway, don't blame me. I was naked. No, I include myself in... whatever. Fatigue and frayed nerves soon drive them to silence, then to sleep. Grockle. Sprack. But dawn glows on the dew-shining crest of an alert stone head. Waggle. What? Already go? But listen. Here, you should go first this time. I'll pack things up for us. Sure, alright. How do I say no? I don't want to, but I want to suddenly. They trek over the scrubby feet of mountains onto sheets of yellow-gray fieldland. The threadbare fields are clutched up onto the knees of thinning hills. On these wind-hollowed hills, Hermione and Buster trace the path of their unflagging, small-striding guide. You're still sore about coming on this trip, right? How many nights since the pool? 9. 9, counting also the one we didn't stop for. Knew you'd be keeping track. Seems like this rock kid is fine with you. And with me. I wonder why. The long, slow chase ends the following morning. They are hidden from the cloudy sky by musky woods. The rockling stops. How long's it just been? A few moments. What's it showing us? Don't know. I keep waiting for a... Unreality veers close to being. They see a hanging image, a light swarm, a memory. The specter of a home that bitterly had stood. Well before the towns they know, well before the wood. It was a fearful place for the girl who lived there, a place she couldn't leave. For though she was born a blissful ember-fond girl, she became something else instead. She became a girl chased by wildfire, a girl tangled, chewed by flames. But the glowing jaws clenched round her knees. Her parents pried them free, brought her back over the hills to the house, and here left her living in the care of Spring. Spring entrusted her to Summer. Summer hid her in fragrant shade for Fall to find. Grandmother Winter visited with rain to cool her painful feet, and none of them once allowed this girl to starve. 3 years they wound together like roots, wild-fed and weather-blessed. Nights, when the inside of the house was darkest, she was happiest. She'd wait for twilight up on Clovertop Hill, scowling down moonrise but welcoming stars. And one such night, she saw a powerful thing. To the mountain she followed, where she'd seen the thing plummet. 20 days on young, brittle legs. To the rim of a crater which was brimming with star melt. And a drifting there stone opened up before her eyes. The orphan girl Timidia met little Ogogan that day. Ogogan, out of darkness. Ogogan, whose mother, the night, must have adopted this girl. For thereafter they were sisters, on an every-path adventure, lucky and free, looked on by unnumbered family. Did a mystic flame flare in the girl's scarred heart, bringing the stone alive? Or was it the stone that instilled in her its celestial power? An answer never mattered to either of them. The orphan Timidia Ramblekin became Timidia the Starkin child, a reader of constellations, a studious rambler, a solver of troubles, a crafter of miracles. And to her dear ones, always a guardian. Until the final night, when she left this world alone. She was a young woman who never went home. Ogogan. You know, these woods... I think these woods are strange. Agreed. Any precise idea why? Or how? In what way, I mean? Sometimes people describe tree branches like hands. Arms, hands, claws, trying to snatch at you. These trees already got what their hands were clutching for. I feel like that, if I don't sound crazy saying so. Yeah, there's this image to me of roots, the tree roots, going down deeper than the ground. And they come out the other side, but there are trees there too. But yeah, you kind of get a sense too, a petrified, a fossilized wrath in the growth of things. Talk, talk, talk. Talk, talk. Wants us to go? She wants us to? You want to possibly linger a moment, investigate further the... Me? You're asking me? Sometimes I'd like to be a heron beetle, or just a heron. A heron beetle. Something that flies away. Oblivious, flies away, and people watch it and sigh, and say, ah, it's a good omen. What about you now? Devil. We know what you wanted us to know, I think. Was that the whole thing? Your story? About your... Would you call her your big sister? The truth tends to be something sad in this country, in this yondering country. You're welcome to keep... Keep writing the chronicle, so to speak, adventuring. With us. You're saying that? Why, so what? She's welcome to travel with us, is all I'm saying. I mean, isn't she? So I can go with, in fact, I foresee a long enlightening relationship. Ogogan could follow Buster or makes its own path. But it doesn't need to eat and poop. I'm going to go with Hermione. Hermione's the one who started this quest. And it might be that this celestial traveler remembers a voice in her sleep. A woman's warm voice, her arms after so long listening to the cold of the lake. The thoughtful, puzzle-working sounds of her caring. And even times she spoke her heart, knowing her voice struck something that was likely as careless, mindless as a pathstone. It might be that Ogogan remembers all that, or it might not. Perhaps Hermione will one day ask. Or I suppose it's also possible this was always the plan? Timidia, that ancient mystic, she left her friend behind, yes, to be woken and to live again, but also to find another person to walk next to. I remember you offering us a roof sometime. I still think the likeliest explanation of all is that she can't help herself. She just likes you. Dawn over the house will shimmer, no different than it did the day they set out. But all three of them return changed. The journeys taken, the wonders witnessed and wrought, carve new wrinkles in the face and heart. Goodness. Let's see. Now, if it gets me ingots, I might have to go back for it. Alright. We'll go back for it. Ugh. Well, nothing for the Gorgons. Sure. Go ahead, bad guys. Do your thing. Alright, cleared of infestation. Let's do that. Zarn has completed securing the site. Let's see, Elkhorn Sash, more accuracy. Zarn is actually really relatively low accuracy, so let's go ahead and give it to him. And then we're going to build a pass. Yay, spell threads. Okay. could, technically, just end the chapter now. Nah, just spell threads. Oh well. Okay, you two. Good luck. I hope I don't get ambushed. I could get ambushed here. This place has been infested too. Yay. Alright. Really? You're going that way? Goodness. Strength 6. Goodness. Let's hope that Zarn can make it. Oh. Unambushed. Don't get ambushed, don't get ambushed. Oh, okay, good. Alright. Let's fight. A Night Visitor's Song. I would tell you how beautiful you look by firelight, but any light is lucky to land on you. How long do you think we can keep facing danger? I worry about you, you know? Stop that mumbling, there's a sound. Hushed voices and careful footfalls approach down the overgrown path. To Margay's ears, even these muffled noises are perfectly loud. Come forward, strangers. If you're friendly, come forward slowly. Silence, perhaps a minute of it, is all the answer that emerges from a thick wall of brush. Then... Lutland, you dolt! They're not fooled by this. We're prolonging the inevitable. Ugh. Yes, mistress. Should I offer myself? Introduce us! We hear you, or... Ho there! Ho? You look like experienced whatever you are. Bandits? Rogues? Not hounding for captives, I hope? Come on out of there. You're caught anyway. Heh, well... Oh, move it, you fool. How are you so miserable at this? Sorry, mistress. Here, take my arm. A pair of travelers clamber free of the bracken. Their clothing fine, but a tad filthy. Hello, strangers. I'm Lutland, servant and apprentice to this prestigious and lovely woman who... Well, perhaps we shouldn't use your real name. That's Lurin and Laurel. Oops, he knows your name. And why wouldn't he? Lurin, the dream cat chanter, poet and peerless singer. Impossible to turn away an ear when she's plucking strings, spinning yarns, deploying her famous vowels. Well, you don't seem like a threat. Come sit by the fire. We're not in any kind of bad business. Pegrit. By the fire sounds grand. Mistress? The small camp settles a little awkwardly. Introductions go round. Shortly thereafter, Jimbo can't help himself. He bends Larinen's ear. You inspired me. Not many people have. See, I'm not partial to the skippy little tales they peddle these days. The great romances, the epics, those matter. You sang Queen of the Seas in Narrowbask. I wept. Rumor was you intoned all of the Old Wine saga in a day and a night, and no one dared chew a morsel. Yes, I remember those days. I try not to miss them. Oh, mistress, you don't need to say it. I do, though. Just that nothing lasts forever. Bad fever took my lofty registers from me. My volume. Performance is such a physical thing. Most forget that. I'm weak nowadays. I lean on him, my student Lutland there. Mistress. I would love to show the gift to you again, but it's gone now. Only the memory remains. Why not try a small song? Even if it's quiet, even if it's just a shadow of you, we'd like it. So there's a 71% chance that this goes well. I've seen it go both ways. I don't know if I've done this version, but 71 is a decent chance. Lyrinin Laurel, the dream chanter, pulls her instrument from its case. A hum collects in her throat, then ebbs, then rises again, spilling between pitches, and stops. Don't strain yourself, mistress. It's a good night, I think. I may have a few verses in me. First she moves her fingers over the strings of the mandolute. Great rings of sound, chords and twinkling. Chords and twining. I think this is the good outcome. The melody hangs and wobbles, and winds surround the ear. It curls in the heart like an old dog returning. My father wrote this for me. It was my first song. Next, she begins to sing. I sit inside the wind, the moon looks down on me. The places that I've been, I'll linger distantly. I'm here for you whenever you need me. I'm here to see that someday you don't. You'll find me in a tree if a tree is there to find. Stand tall or on your knees, a tree will treat you kind. Though I'm here for you when you don't want me, I'm here for you in case someday you do. Her voice is sheer as gauze. It yields to the slight sigh of breeze, but it persists, trembling strong. It's beautiful. Suddenly, an unpleasant scrick closes her mouth. She swallows, appears to be fighting a cough. Unshed tears are star-bright in the firelight. Are you... Mistress? But she shakes her head. Her fingers repair the halted tune. Now I live in smoke, the clouds and cliffs my bed. The weird and ripping water bends around your head. Night comes along like a stray with a song. Ask me to travel on, but I'll wait until you're sleeping. That was my father's lullaby. My life, I know, has been blessed. The night before the fight at Selrickor Threshery passes quietly. Hey. That got rid of a thing. And we all get +2 damage for the first 3 turns. Ooh, water. Raccoon, Rager, Bogmore, and a Gorgon. It's a water spirit. I have 4 turns to catch it. I don't even know if I need it for anything. Let's see. I don't have a balanced. I don't have a light. I don't have a water axe. Jimbo's got an axe. Let's see if I can get Jimbo to catch it. My cat is once again. Okay, so it's there. Can you make it? Are you gonna make it? Is this good? Ah, yes. All right. You'd prefer to be left alone. Well, I've got an axe though, so. Hey, I didn't have a water axe before, so that's neat. Do you have a ranged attack, Mr. Snake? Ooh, and poison too. I think the cat has gotten lost in the closet. I hear him very faintly shouting. Ooh, nice. Well, sometimes going after this little sprite can be detrimental, can be a problem. Seems like not so much this time. Okay, so I don't know where the Rager is. Here comes the Gorgon. There's the Rager. Gorgon doesn't have a lot, rather has a lot of hit points. Try to knock some of that off. We're going to Stalwart and we're going to Guardian. And if we bring Pegrit in and interfuse with the grain bags... Nope, that's not what I meant to do. Darn it. Oh shoot, I can't go back. Sometimes I think it's if it ends their turn you can't go back, but you can if it doesn't. Ah, dodged. cat. That'll work. I'm just killing things with snakes, apparently. And also an axe. That'll do. And that will push back my time. Hand crossbow. I'm gonna salvage it. I don't think anybody needs this. Well fought, Margie. Not that I expect anything less, just want you to know I appreciate you. You start to wonder if it's worth it, all this fighting. Oh, you do? Yeah, you're right. Why would you understand? You sort of wish, like I do, that none of this was necessary. We all feel that, I think. And if we see a way to make it come true, to bring peace to this country of wishers, we will. Until then, well, we have to keep answering the call, don't we? Oh dear, +1 damage. I get +50 days for that. Okay, let's go ahead and secure the site. And I'm gonna extra damage. Ugh. You know what? We're gonna power through this. Oh shoot, an incursion. I forgot about that. Oh no, they're going that way. Uh-oh. See, oh goodness, it's a long ways. "48 days away." Well, let's go. They are going that way. Okay. In the meantime, the veteran. So, I don't know if you guys noticed, but there's an old lady following us. We know. And she isn't exactly being subtle. We noticed. And, oh. So, this is the new Legion of the Frog that's taking a stand against monsters. I must say I'm quite disappointed by your lack of awareness and detection skills. I've been following you for a while now. I'm sorry. Who are you again? You seem to have us at a disadvantage. And why are you following us? Monsters are running about. The roads are dangerous. For your first question, you may call me Madame Joie, or Joie for short. Did she just call herself Madame Joie? As in the legendary hero of over a century ago? As for your second question, a test of might. Defend yourselves, young ones. What? Oh dear. I was expecting the Gorgons. She's 120 years old. Get her! The itsy bitsy spiders crawled up the water spout. Shut her up! Down came the rain. And washed the spiders out. Oh dear. Looks like we are separated. And I don't know where she is, so... I think she looked like a mystic, maybe, so... There she is, okay. If I come here and interfuse with this, does that give me enough range? Okay, I'm going to bounce it off this ruined arch. Ha ha ha! Wasn't much, but it was satisfying. Go into a frenzy? Is that what I saw? Come on, Buster, catch up. Where are you going? Lady, come back. It's hard for me to hit you, and you keep running away from me. Can I can try wild grasping. I win. Hey, some levels. And a Belt of Divinity. Warding 2, warding 3. Ooh, Margie needs warding. Okay, so base damage and range increased by 1, or I can get something new. Interfuse with, wow, 2 additional targets. Spirit Blade. Directly adjacent, they gain +1 bonus damage. Ooh, let's do that. That sounds fun. Okay, so I was earlier saying to my friend that Buster the cat is the bulldozer of nature, so I'm going to give him backslam so he can knock enemies away. Oof. You caused a lot of trouble for us. Why did you do it? Why attack us out of nowhere? I needed to see if you were ready. Truly ready. Long ago, me and my travel companions, we formed a group. We fought a threat, not what you're fighting now, but something different. We prevailed in the end, of course, but I feel we could have prevented more losses if we were more prepared. My lover, in particular, used to be a hero, like you. Ah, boomer humor. Oh, this is from one of the mods. Like, that is a bit out of, a bit of an anachronism. That's the word I'm looking for. It's a bit of an anachronism. Until he took an arrow to the knee and got maimed. Ha! Classic. Letting the cat out of the room, because he was at the door shouting. No, I'm not following you. Go. I'm playing a game. He doesn't understand. Wait, if you really are the Madame Joie, wouldn't that make you over 100 years old? Being a mystic has its perks. In all seriousness, thank you. I can rest in peace knowing this land is in safe hands. But before I go, something to remember me by. Oh. Oh, wow. Yes, please. Okay, so... I'm not sure if they'll make it in time. Actually, I can prepare defenses right here. What am I doing? I think they won't make it. I think these three won't make it. Yeah. Oh well. Well, then again. How far away are you? "21 days. They'll start by destroying the defense, and then, do I want a defense, or do I want 3 more heroes? You know what? We'll just go. Come on, guys. You can manage it. The Gorgons have come. Silence falls, emerging in all their tortured shapes. The beasts only breathe and blink their oozing eyes. How should the defenders respond? Too clustered, that's my feeling, but... Charge! No. Shoot. Alright, 2 Bogmore, 2 Roe, a Raccoon, a Gorgon, and a Rager. Okay, Gorgon's right there. Raccoon is right there. Don't know what else is around. I do have... Oh. Somebody can see the... Oh, the Rager's down there. Gotcha. Let's see. Here's a farmer with a bow. 86% chance for 1 damage. 17. 81% chance for 1 damage. Nice. You stunted it. I think the Rager has to either come through the... it'll come through the fence. That's how it works. So we're going to blow a card up on it. I probably didn't need to shoot it with the arrows. Alright. Call a volley in on the Gorgon. 6 damage, not bad. Three of the farmers have bows. This is fantastic. Nice. Oh, I forgot the snakes could shoot. Can't see the raccoon. Nope. I think Gorgons have a ranged attack. The pinning toxin, yeah. Well. Yeah, it's poisoned at least. Okay, here comes the roe. The raccoon is going to shoot at my poor snakes. The Gorgon is dead. Here comes a Bogmore. Oh, more are coming. Yeah, so. Alright. So that red zone is an area where enemies can spawn from. Nah. On the other hand, there's 3 of them all together. I should really remember to have Pegrit do this. I can't quite reach the 3rd one. Sort of thing before shooting the arrows. Alright. To get that close to fire to spit at this guy. Nice. Poison. Poison. Oh, he's got 3 hit points, and he'll take 2 from the poison. So close. Hey, that's a low percentage shot, but I made it. You're done. You're not doing anything, bud. Oh no, one of my farmers. Oh no, my snake. Got a Bogmore. Let's see. Okay, down there. Great. Can I volley it? I can. Let's soften it up. Okay, it's soft. Okay, I can Wild Grasp. Nope, blocked. Darn. Okay. Good. Nice. Doing some damage there. Shoot. Okay, so the row is poison 2. It has 2 hit points, so it's going to die at the beginning of its turn. Right. Yeah, do it. Yep, okay. The cat kills the Bogmore. And then Jimbo takes... Oh, but it warded it. Good. Run away! Okay. Rose dead. Second Bogmore is being irritated. Oh, it took cover. Fantastic. Stop spreading your freaking corruption. Okay, 2 more row. Oh, but kill all enemies has shown up. So we're done getting new enemies. That's for the best. Have I mentioned I love that cat? Because the cat he has is fantastic. Darn. Don't want to make it easy for me? Okay, the jerk of a Bogmore spread a bunch of corruption around, so I don't really want to move through it, because I'll take damage. And I can't actually reach them, so I think I'm just gonna end my turn here. Yeah, it's okay. They're all farmers. They're not doing much. Actually, they're doing a lot. I shouldn't say that. Fence. The fence is great. Fire another volley of arrows. Could have gone better. I like it when they give me peasants with bows. There we go. So just one row to go. And we win. Yay, incursion. Fended off. Yay, hides. Yay, fabrics. Potency for Zarn. I'm gonna secure. That's gonna be a little close. I took too long. I've taken too long. 3 days left. I guess I could have brought Jimbo. Oh well, final fight of the chapter, it's just going to be these three. I wasn't imagining it would be quite so picturesque. I wouldn't mind staying here. The cavern of the Sea Spear lies at the heart of a magnificent canyon. Sides of the canyon are smooth and sheer, marbled blue and pink, molded and mushed by the hands of titans when the world was clay. Now the stone is hard and sharp, and glows. But the canyon's deep places are strung with fragrant, clear waterfalls and ruffled greenery. The mouth of the cave is hidden in damp shadow and fern-feathered shade, but Zarn spots it and leads the way inside. Smell that? Doesn't it remind you of somewhere? Smells like the ocean. Careful, there's holes. Don't know how deep they go. Zarn follows his own echoes into the dripping depths. No eye has scraped these walls in centuries. The air is pickled and still. It's smoother down here, but look at the ceiling. It seems to go up and up. Could be other tunnels. Something's glinting in the darkness. You see it? Place has its own appeal, though. Quiet, lonely, dark. Hermione. This looks like the end of the tunnel. Carved and firm and ancient. Okay. So it's 3 people and 2 snakes. Okay, this thing. Right. Okay. It's big. We're going to start shooting it. Not much else to do. Poison. Bone lances are pretty nice when they hit. Ah, blocked. Darn, blocked again. Ow. Ow. Oh god, that hurt. On the other hand, it's now 3 times poisoned. Let's see, that gives me a discus. I'm gonna go with that. Nice, stunted. Okay. Alright, let's get what we came for. Don't you wonder how that thing lived down here, or where it came from? The air in the chamber is clear and almost sweet. The corpse of the great guardian shrivels inside its carapace. Zarn approaches the edifice. The spear is glass-like, grand. It radiates legacy and power. It's just strange. What can this thing really mean to them? The poem is an oral heirloom. My guess is that the hero queen who wielded this lance in antiquity was actually a Gorgon. So it's kind of an emblem to them, maybe, of a past hero. As Zarn grips the spear, a noise begins to grow in the outer tunnels. It's the noise of feet and hooves, of tortured lungs shoveling air, and the slickering squelch of creeping things. By the sound of it, a horde of Gorgon beasts is pouring towards the chamber. We need to hope they don't cut off our escape. I don't think we'll survive if we stay here. Okay, so, congrats, Jimbo. You get a spear. You're not here, but you get it. Okay, a Gorgon and a raccoon. And so what we need to do now is to go over here, and there should be an escape route somewhere over there. I don't think there's anything else to do up here. Open door. Awful noises and rank smells rush out of the dark. This is a doomed fight if we try to hold our ground. Suggestions? We're not trapped. They're entering from a different tunnel. Skitter, squirk. We remember where to go, yeah? Well, if she's right, our way might still be open. Let's avoid as much fighting as we can. Escape is the only option. There. That blue spot. We have to get my people to that blue spot. Snake Scouts. There's a Gorgon. Go ahead and withdraw from that. It's pointless to have that. Okay, and a raccoon is there. Silk step. Okay. And Hermione is also going to go ahead and silk step. And a Rager's shown up. Ow. My snake! My snake! It was a good snake. I did not realize that was an option. I hadn't been paying attention. Let's see. 4 damage. Thing's got... come on. Show me the thing. Nope. That's... Well... I could keep I could run. I could try to kill the Gorgon. The Rager's back this way. Gotta make it there. It's got 12 health. It's got 2 poison on it. That gets me a discus. You know what? Let's Dodged. The Gorgon at least will die. And then, Margie, you're going to run. You're a little low on health anyway. I don't want to push it. Poison for the win. Another raccoon. Great. Ow. Alright, Conda. I'm learning so much about these snakes. Alright, Zarn, I need you to get some distance. Oh, right, I forgot about that. And Hermione, I also need you to get some distance. Those celestial buffs, I think she's leaving them because of the stone critter. You can go here and still shoot the raccoon, so we're going to do that. Okay, that's the immediate danger. The rest of them are coming from up there. And now it's time to sprint. Run! Man, if I pulled this off even after messing up my timing without losing anybody, I'll be actually a little impressed. I normally take at least a team of 5 into these ending things. I don't think Conda needs to make it fight. Ah. I should have done pinning first and then, yeah, that's what I should have done. Oh no, another Gorgon. No, Conda. Okay. Like, seriously, you can't make it to the exit here? Yeah, there we go. Yeah, fantastic. More block. 45. 47. Zarn, you get some block. Hermione, ooh, also becomes hidden on a stunt. That's cool. I can blind enemies. Heroism's actually really good. I don't know how old she is now. Oh, she's already 37. Wisdom could also be good. I'm going to have Hermione be wise. Crippling strikes. Hobbled. Reduces their speed. That could be really handy. Heroism's also really good. For like once per combat extra boost to your DPS. Crippling strikes though. I'll do crippling strikes. We left that canyon and cave behind. The enemy's treasure in our hands. We should be joyful. But we know a clash is coming. We're outnumbered. We all have talents and we'd best use them. Hone them. Help each other prepare. Winning one hill doesn't decide anything. We can only hope this small victory buys us time. 10 years of peace. Yay! I don't want to skip the next... There we go. Just a little slow to get to this page. Hey! Splash damage. That's good. Yeah. No, that's good. I'll take it. During the years of peace, there were nights, several of them in a given year. Nights when, climbing high, little Ogogan seemed to glimpse a familiar face past the moon and across millennia. Winding trails often called Margie away from town life. Under swaying boughs, they'd pass an afternoon in the pages of an old book until fading light brought them to their feet again and set them back on the road home. When Zarn came down with a case of mossy lung, Buster would come by to clean the place and handle the soup pot. That is much more helpful than Buster's ever been in his actual life. I had that too a while back, and you know what? Made me tougher. The Legion of the Frog were invited to the annual fair in Narrowbask as honored guests. We should gather at the stage by dusk if we don't want to miss the fire acrobats. I'm going to enter the Smack-a-Spectic contest. No way I'm losing that. Now that the job wasn't quite as dangerous, Hermione became a guide to travelers crossing the more treacherous stretches of swamp and mountain. Alright, there we go. The game seems to be a little bit slow right now. Let's see. I have all the spears. I don't have all of the light. But this is two-handed. And Buster's got a sword, so I don't really want to do that. I could give him a mace. Mace has got knockback. I'm going to give him a stone mace. It doesn't use all my ingots. And it gives him knockback and pins enemies. Yeah, do it. And I could also use the rest of my ingots to upgrade his armor. I think I'm going to hold off on that. Yeah, armor warding dodge. Sounds good. Just make sure everybody's got at least tier 1. And then... yeah, one ingot to upgrade a crossbow. I wonder... yeah, it still costs ingots. Shoot, I don't have enough ingots. Darn it. Alright, I'm going to stick with what you've got. For the moment. You also need ingots. Jeez, everybody needs ingots. This doesn't. I'm going to upgrade your armor. And most of my hides, but yeah, we'll do it. I could do this. I'll leave it. And then I can do big armor for one of them. Or I can look at weapons. Let's go ahead and leave the... oh, right, you. You can upgrade. I forgot about you. Alright, can't upgrade from the leaf wand. I'm going to go ahead and leave it, though. So if I'm ignoring the armor upgrades, then I'm going to go ahead and upgrade your staff to tier 3. And... and that's actually ruled out any other upgrades. Okay. I guess if Hermione ever needs to do melee, I could give her a weapon. Give them a weapon? Did I make them non-binary? I think I did. Give them a weapon. Yeah. You know what? I think this is good. Some storms batter compromise into combative neighbors. Grudges are no shelter in bitter weather. The rains had been falling for a full week, with brief interludes of tense massing clouds and dripping branches. Mountain snows melted and water roared from the heights. The seas whirled and wrung at the shores, flung waves ever further. Rivers conquered their banks and marched wider. Valleys turned to huge brackish lakes. Lowland woods and the dams of time were swept away, as creatures of all shapes and kinds sought escape from churning floods. You think our Ulstrix poisoned the weather after all this time? Why? How? With what? I'm telling you, it's, well, who else could have done this? Nothing's ever made sense about this, but... oh, someone at the door. The strange party of visitors begs a fire. They appear to be on edge here in a common dwelling, and also very soggy. Arnon, you say we're natural allies. Care to explain? So normally, these guys are Deepists, and that's one of the other enemy factions. The haggard man behind the horns, calling himself Arnon, takes a long breath and turns to address Hermione and the rest. Ask my wife. Ask my wife. She sent me. Can you believe that? At my advanced age. I grew up here in Narrowbask, you know? It looks different. His two underlings shift and resettle their garments as they dry out. Must be the flooding. No? You know why the... No. Everyone knows. It's those tentaclasts, the Gorgons. They bring ruin on us all. Which Gorgons? They're blue. That checks out. But, I mean, who's there? The Gorgons are flooding the world. They've set it in motion and it can't be stopped. Almost. How? None of this should be possible. I mean, the rain, the melt, the sea? You're right, it shouldn't be. The Great Balance should be unassailable. But somehow they've thrown it over. So the torrents fall, the seas thrash, the soil seeps black down our warrens. It is Ulstrix. I knew it would be. Ulstrich? No, it's the Gorgons, I'm saying. The beasts have our warren hemmed in. My wife's inside, dry and warm. You need to talk to her. Hemmed in, but you slipped by them? It's why it had to be me. I am a master at looping the light. I tend to be missed. And you think we'll trust you? Why not? I'm Arnon. I'm nice. He certainly gives us an option. A strange one, but this weather, these floods, what else can we go on? If you want to watch the world sink beneath the rising sea, watch all land things perish, then you're exactly where you need to be. But if you see sense... Arnon thuds a lump of soaked fabric on the table. Here's a... Oh, it's wet. I mean, it's a map. Sorry, it'll dry all crinkly. Follow the map. Come to our warren. There, learn for yourselves how you can deflect this drowning doom, and these lands all save. The shadows deepen. Alright. So, now, tiles are flooding. And a tile will flood every 150 days. We've got some new stuff. That's where we're trying to get to. This one's already flooded. Slows down travel. And I don't think there's any way to unflood tiles except to win the game. Win the campaign. So, let's see. And we've got a recruit opportunity. But there's no bridge, so we can't actually get to it. Lovely. Where is everybody? Buster and Zarn are down in Fosterwick. And the other four are up here. And we basically all need to go this way. Okay. So I'm going to set up where I want people to be going, I think, and then I'm going to call it an episode, because I've been recording for quite a while, and I need to go make dinner. Okay, so Buster and Zarn and Hermione, I think? Hermione's got a... Oh, I forgot to do this. Oops. I'll have to do it this time. That was Hermione and Jimbo, right? We already went through that. Yeah. Okay, so Hermione and Jimbo and Buster. Why not? No, not Buster. Pegret. Okay, so those guys will go do this. And then the others, let's gather you guys down here. Alright, and I'm going to pause there and call it a game. Call it a day. I'm going to gather them here so there's 3 of them, and then I'm going to start scouting up and then deal with this. And then, meanwhile, they're going here, which is perfect, because then I can build a bridge over here and recruit somebody. Yeah, because the only way is either by mountain pass or across the river. So, and then probably the 3 who are up here, Pegret and Hermione and Jimbo, will go this way, just to clear that out. And meanwhile, those 3 down here, and possibly joined by whoever I recruit, we'll go clear it out down here. And I happen to know, because I've played this campaign before, this is not the end of the chapter. So I have to do this and then one more thing after it. So that's the plan for next time. Thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed. I'll talk to you later. Bye.